plan on talking about it in this video, but I'm kind of disappointed as an American citizen for how little we care about World Expos.
Subscribe him, he's a very good guy and he's from USA and recently he came from the Afghanistan before all the happening. I know you.
I'm trying to be like impressed, but it's very simple. Come on, United States, come on. We can do better. We can do better.
رحلة القطار سوف تنتهي عند المحطة القادمة.
Hello guys. Wait. Welcome back to the channel. It's a very busy day here on this weekend. It's a Sunday afternoon, but today is the National Day of the United States here at Dubai World Expo. So I figured, as an American citizen, it's pretty much my my citizen obligation to come and check it out. I've been here a few times already, so I spent most of the afternoon back at home, but I had to make sure I come back in time. So this is the avenue with all the flags, of course. Our countries, United States. Our good boy is hanging nice and proudly over there, right in the center, actually. But we're gonna go over to the American Pavilion and go see what's up. Let's go check it out. Okay, so we're coming up on the American Pavilion. This place is just, it's massive. I mean, in the amount of days that I've spent here, like, it would probably take you a good 2 weeks to actually, like, knock out everything. I finally made it over to the Emirates Pavilion the other day. Emirates, like the airline, that was one of the best ones. Amazing. Like AI and all kinds of robotics to show like what the airlines of the future will look like super jets and everything. I heard though that a lot of the United States stuff, this is like the park over here. I think there's some concert stuff going on here. The American Pavilion though is right here. This is the Qatar Pavilion. And something that's kind of interesting is that the American Pavilion, the United States, it's a really complicated story, but we decided not to give money. The Trump administration decided not to give money for the pavilion, and so the UAE built it for us. They spent $60 million or so building the pavilion for us, and then the United States, then we would we'd fill it up with all the kinds of stuff. But you can kind of tell that because it's not very dense. There's not as much stuff. If you go to some of the other pavilions, like it's like really well thought out, and obviously the country really cares about their tourism and this kind of infrastructure. But the United States one is kind of empty. I think we have like one of the original iPhones in there. We have one of Thomas Jefferson's Qurans, you know, so the Islamic prayer book that belongs to the United States president from 250 years ago, one of the founding fathers of the US. That's all complicated stuff though. I would take you guys inside to go check it out. I was just here last night, but unfortunately, because today is America Day, that the pavilion closed like early in the morning just so they could accommodate all the private events and this kind of stuff. But let's get closer, see what we can find. Pavilion Day. Yeah, there's really not too much going on here. Okay, so this is like across the street. Nice big green space. All of the grass here though is all fake grass. Obviously it would all be dead within like 2 days with the amount of people that are here. I heard though that they're putting up like some monuments. That must be that's what they're talking about. Some American themed decorations. And I also saw a backdrop for a Hollywood picture. I really want one. So far, it's like, I'm trying to be like impressed, but it's very simple in my eyes right now. Let's check out this. This is the Space Needle in Seattle. This was actually built for one of the World Expos back when it was in Seattle for the 1962 World's Fair. Yeah. Of course, our Washington Monument.
This random guy who's just like a leopard too.
And then, of course, we also have the Statue of Liberty. Anyway, okay, so apparently I have to walk because all of the American events are way on the opposite side of Expo, which is kind of disappointingly stupid. You'd expect a lot of it to be like in that area or in front or inside the US Pavilion, but it's not. So essentially we have to walk to the complete other side of the park just to go see what the other events are. I heard that there's some concerts at 6 o'clock and 7 o'clock, but it's like a 20-minute walk away from our pavilion. So this is the problem that was brewing in my mind. I didn't really want to talk about it. I didn't plan on talking about it in this video, but apparently I do need to bring it up. That I'm kind of disappointed as an American citizen for how little we care about World Expos. We really should care about it. And so another reason why we should care about it, make sure I'm walking in the right direction. It's very, very busy here. It's a very big campus. The reason I talk about it is that the United States will be hosting a mini version of the Expo in 7 years in my state, in Minnesota. This is a very special thing for us. So the World Expo is every 5 years. The one in 2025 will be in Osaka, Japan. And then 2030, they're all fighting over it. There's 5 different candidates. Moscow is one of the candidates. I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon though. Odessa, Ukraine was one of the candidates. Riyadh, Saudi Arabia is one of the candidates. I think Riyadh is going to get it though, because they've been really keen to have a really good impression on this year's World Expo. And of course they're building up their tourism like crazy. Saudi is going to be one of the best upcoming tourist destinations in a few years. Anyway, I digress. So the United States will be hosting a mini version of the Expo in between that, and it's going to be in my state, in Minnesota. And the problem is that for the past few years, the United States, we just have not donated any money for the Expo. We didn't care about it, which is really sad, because I think the World Expo is like one of the best brewing points of the world's innovation, putting our best foot forward, and how we can all come together to make the world better. And the United States just doesn't seem to care about that, which is really tragic. And so, thankfully, I'm really, really thankful to the United Arab Emirates that they took money and took time on their own end to build a pavilion for us. And they also gave us a pretty decent one. If it was free, I would expect them to just put us in a small little room in the back. I wouldn't expect it. But they put a lot of money into it. They even built a huge replica of a SpaceX rocket booster and this kind of stuff. So it was really, really generous of them. I'm really grateful. But it's stupid because the United States, we should have been doing that on our own. We shouldn't have made them foot the bill. So the United States, we're actually trying to change this. The senator, one of the important politicians for my state, is on the steering committee of this. Her name is Amy Klobuchar. I've met her before. I used to work in Washington, D.C. It's a long story. Make sure I'm still walking the right direction. We still have a long way to go. Like I said, I don't know why it's on the exact opposite side. It's so stupid. Anyway, so they're trying to restore the funding for the World Expo and make it a proper thing again, so that the United States, I like to pride myself as an American citizen that we're leading innovation of the world. I mean, when you think about everything from we created the cell phone to, I mean all kinds of stuff. I mean, iPhones, the reason that we have smartphones, these are all American innovations, and these are things that we should be showcasing at a World Expo. There's a lot of things that we're creating, but because we don't really seem to care about a World Expo, we have the building and then we just put artifacts in there. We put a Quran in there, not that it's not important, but we put a book in there, and then we put one of the original versions of the iPhone in there, an original version from 15, 20 years ago, and nothing new, nothing cutting edge. We just have a replica of a SpaceX booster rocket. So I really hope that funding gets restored. And I say it as an American, and I'd hope people watching my channel would understand my opinion about that. Okay, let's see if we can go find this Jubilee stage. We still have so long to walk. Come on, United States, come on. We can do better. We can do better. Okay. All right, we're just going for a walk.
Hello, how are you?
I guess
and describe him. He's a very good guy, and he's from USA.
Yes.
And recently he came from the Afghanistan before the all the happening. Yeah, I know. I know you.
Thank you, man. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you. Thank you, man. And also
Yeah.
subscribe my channel. My channel name is Travel Punjabi.
Travel Punjabi.
Don't forget to subscribe my channel.
Take it,
Okay.
man.
Thanks a lot, man.
Nice to meet you. Bye. Okay, so we found the Jubilee stage now, and we have an American group here that's singing like soulful renditions of American music. So we'll see if we can get closer, go see what's going on.
So we have come to the very last song of our set. You're just making sure that I get it.
Just for the record, I don't think those fireworks are for the United States.
That
very loud.
was
I think it's-
amazing. Can we
It
have
was
one
amazing.
last
I'm pretty
round
sure
of
it's for the
applause
Chinese
for
pavilion. Every night they do a
please?
fireworks show. Great timing though for the end of the show.
That was a beautiful.
Okay, just laying down in the grass now, getting ready for the next concert here. It starts in like 10 minutes. But just to explain this kind of music that you're gonna hear, this is like soul American music. So it's kind of like gospel music. It originates from the African American culture of the United States. So it's very, very heartfelt, very, very relaxed, and very smooth. It's probably a good way to describe it. American gospel music, soul.
She wants to share with us. She wants to remind the people of their own value. She wants to remind people that we all have a lot of power within us and that we all deserve to be loved. Isn't that beautiful? Put your hands together. Let's give him some very nice welcome to Maya Agutena. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and look me over. Tell me, do you like what you see? I said, hey.
Yeah, we're here to bring the love. Thank you. I feel it coming back at us. I believe love is the only thing you cannot overdose on, right? There's never enough love. Rolling on a river.
That was a very nice concert, especially getting like that soul music as an American. I miss that music. I used to be in a gospel choir for 4 years. It's a very long story, I won't explain. Anyway, I'm just gonna grab a beer or something, just relax, because in an hour there's gonna be one more event. Some opera music. Carmen Habanera. Anyway, but so go grab a beer, relax, because there's going to be a film in about an hour or something. Alcohol is allowed here, actually. It's kind of surprising. Anyway, see you in a bit. Okay, we're heading in now from the Belgium Pavilion. Very, very nice rooftop bar. Some really nice people from Lebanon up there too. Anyway, I gotta run here because the last part of America Day is in about 4 minutes up at Muzzle Dome. There's a 360 degree movie that they're showing. So, I gotta run. Let's go, catch it. Anyway, that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. It ends with a call to action. A call to action for all Americans, my brothers and sisters. We can do better for World Expos. Come on, come on. I'm happy with it, but we can do better. Come on, come on. We got it in 7 years. We can change it. We can change it so that we can get the funding for it, so that we can show all of the innovation, the ways that we're all making the world a better place. So, good night from the World Expo here in Dubai. Goodbye.